have you.
Good to be here.
And I have seen your name in our scripts this week in relation to the controversy about Kanye West, the concert planned for the 4th of July at the Alamodome. You have joined with the mayor and others in condemning the plans. What made you get involved?
Well, first of all, I represent Precinct 3, the north side of San Antonio, and a large portion of the Jewish community is in my precinct. I was over at the Holocaust Museum for the press conference yesterday, and I just looked at this as, yes, Kanye West has a right to free speech, but I have an obligation as a representative to call out, his outrageous, hate-filled, racist rants that he has had over the years. I mean, this is a guy who, has sold merchandise with swastikas on it. This is a guy who's written a song called Hail Hitler. I mean, this is really disgusting stuff. And I don't think it has any place in Bexar County or San Antonio. The Alamodome is a public facility, taxpayer subsidized, taxpayer purchased. If this was a private facility, that could be a different conversation. I think there has to be a process and a screening when we're talking about using a public facility, providing a public platform for an individual like Kanye West.
Do you think that it would have been as much of a controversy if it was on a date other than the 4th of July?
Well, I think it only just makes it worse, right? I mean, this is our 250th birthday, such a patriotic day, a day for us to be proud to be Americans, and to have an individual like that, front and center in the middle of our community on the 250th birthday of our country is sad.
Yeah. So just like the city of San Antonio, the county also facing a deficit. That means difficult decisions will be had in terms of cuts. What right now is the county looking at considering possibly doing to balance things?
So I think that we are probably in a better position than the city. I think that it's clear, I've stated I don't want to raise taxes, I won't raise taxes, I'm not going to support a tax increase. The judge mentioned that yesterday in court. I think that we have a little more room, but we need to start making some tough decisions about what's going to be cut.
Another big topic that you have stayed on top of and been fighting for over a year now is the jail overcrowding. Can you give us a status of what the situation is now at the jail and also the status of potential solutions?
Well, there's still a lot of problems with the jail. The peak capacity, we've come down a little bit from that, but everybody knows long term we're going to have capacity issues at the jail. We're in a rapidly growing county. We have issues with the healthcare. We have issues with mental health beds and making sure that individuals are getting the treatment they need, where they should be, and not necessarily in the jail. So there's a lot of pieces to this. 2 months ago, we drove a conversation in Commissioner's Court that addressed some of these items. We actually identified some real opportunities that we've since worked through. But I'm bringing this back to court in 2 weeks to have a follow-on conversation, because there were topics we didn't even get to. We talked for 2.5 hours, but there's so much more to cover. So we're going to talk about it again in 2 weeks, and if we don't get through everything, we'll come back again. Because I think we really need to understand the problem so we can actually start working towards solutions, and also looking forward to the next legislative session, some of the things we could ask the state for to help us in this.
Yeah, starting to see a lot of activity because that will be coming up in January. All right, well, we look forward to checking in again soon. Bexar County Commissioner Grant Moody, thank you so much.
Thank you.